Salutations, fellow nerds. I'm Rick Y, the Wise Guy, and today is December 19th, 2024. It is also the day before a government shutdown if a continuing resolution isn't reached in Congress. Instead of negotiating and trying to reach a deal, Speaker Mike Johnson sent everyone home early. The games have officially begun. So if you enjoy news, history in general, and Americana, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want real-time updates, diddle that little notification bell. I'd be much obliged. I know yesterday I did an update about Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, two unelected wealthy men who were staunchly against the continuing resolution, as was negotiated and agreed upon by Congress, elected people. Instead of voting on it, it seems Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, is folding his cards and going through with this nonsense instead of pushing back. Within this continuing resolution was congressional pay raises, disaster and agricultural relief money, and it moved the funding deadline to March 14th under the next term. Donald Trump chimed in by also agreeing with his DOGEbags by adding that Congress should let the government shut down under Biden. He also said that we must raise the debt ceiling and tried to blame the Democrats for not having done so. So first, I kind of want to clear a lot of this up. If the government shuts down under Biden, it will still fall on Congress. Biden and the executive branch have zero control over the way this is structured, the budget. This is basic civics class information. President is in charge of the military. Congress is in charge of the budget. If you fail to pay your electric and water bills and those services get shut off, you don't yell at the police department. Blaming Biden for a government shutdown would be exactly the same as doing that. Also, let's cover something else that he's clearly confused about. The only political party who has voted against raising the debt ceiling historically has been Republicans. He's playing with your head. He's trying to convince you that the only people who have control of this dilemma to let it worsen, and then telling you it's the Democrats' fault. And if you're going to let something this simple and easy fool you, you're setting yourself up to be exploited over the coming years. Where I'm from, we call that letting someone piss down your back and tell you it's raining. It's rude, and we usually reserve behavior like that to car salesmen and kids who got caught with their paws in the cookie jar. Keep those people honest. Democrats have nothing to do with this. The Republicans are in power, and they're listening to the incoming Republican president. To exacerbate this little situation and make things worse, this is a continuing resolution that was largely accepted along bipartisan lines, and it would just kick the can down the road to March of next year. Now, a week before Christmas, Trump and the Republicans are going to usher in the dawn of their own era by sending thousands of government workers home without pay and shutting down parks and places I'm sure would be great places for kids to try their new Christmas presents. Basic government functions will cease. The incoming president is stepping into his role, having already failed his duty to maintain order. I also want to keep reminding folks that seem to think that this is awesome, this is great. The people who are shutting everything down and cutting off funding are also making sure that they will still be getting a solid paycheck. This is a political maelstrom. The reason for this is because Biden is not going to be president. Shutting everything down to try and manipulate enough people into blaming the guy walking out the door is mind-boggling. Even if he convinces anyone, it won't matter politically to Biden. He's leaving politics. The man has been out there commuting the sentences of actual monsters like Michael Conahan. You really think he gives a damn that Republicans are vigorously punching themselves in the crotch? And listen, guys, I get it. I know it's easy to just sit there and be like, Biden president, so Biden to blame. But easy isn't what we do here. We analyze and we extrapolate. If there's one thing that I want to make sure we nip in the bud now, it's that Democrats have like any power or relevancy in the government shutting down. They don't. In fact, they came to an agreement with the Republicans to literally do the opposite. There are 4 people to blame for this: Trump, Musk, Ramaswamy, and Johnson. Full stop. Even uttering the word Democrat or Biden in this conversation will only betray your severe inability to comprehend basic government functions and approach them with the critical thought that would earn an enlightened opinion on the matter. You may share your ignorant remarks, but they're at your own public peril. This is just the start of a larger effort to create a larger gap between economic classes in this country. And anyone blaming the wrong people are the reason it continues. So, if you want to refrain from letting these fools take you for granted and twist your views so as to get you to keep voting against your best interests, set a spell. Take your shoes off. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you. Let's get to know each other because this is going to be a hell of a ride for all of us. I got you, fam. And until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay decent. Y'all come back now. You hear?